there's something that we need to kind of go over. I know last week we dove into the Tom Brady, but this week we're going to dive into the Super Bowl, because this weekend, as we enjoy Super Bowls, we are going to be watching Super Bowls.
Yes, history be made. I don't know. Like, this is a little side note tangent here. I don't know. Do you watch the NFL films, like Super Bowl like specials that they do? Do you watch those? They replay them every year before the Super Bowl.
I'm just going to give you some insight. Like, they literally have had 9 of my team's in 9 of them.
Yeah. But you watch them, right? They're so dude, I'm such a junkie for them. I'm such a junkie for them, dude. And the Sam Spence music, dude, I love it. I love them in the old ones, dude. But I'll tell you, you're right, because I watched the Super Bowl differently, knowing that history's being made at this moment. And it's a big deal. Sunday. It's coming up.
I think that's what's so unique about this is how historic this is. Is like you're getting probably the best overall matchup we can ask for. Now, I will say, in my defense, I'm pretty sure one of these episodes many moons ago, I said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't going to the Super Bowl. And I am sorry, Tom. I am sorry that I doubted you for that. I apologize. He does care.
He doesn't care.
He does.
But he doesn't care.
It is really interesting, kid. I'd love to hear your thoughts on who you think is going to win this weekend's matchup and what you're looking for the most as we go into the weekend. Because I know, like, Super Bowl commercials have kind of scaled down a little bit. There's a lot of companies pulling out. No, that's what she said. But who do you got, Kenny? Who you got this weekend? What are you most excited for?
Oh, man, we're jumping right to who do I got? Huh? I'll start with what am I most excited for? The Super Bowl, bro. It's the fucking Super Bowl. I love this shit. I'm excited. I got a long lineup of meats I'm smoking on my Traeger. I got a chili prepped, all ready to go. This shit cans are stacked in order of how they go in the pot. I'm telling you, my chili. I'm telling you, I'll send you some. Dude, I'm telling you, my chili. I'm gonna put it in a competition.
We got to talk about this chili. We got to talk about the chili.
We'll side note it because it's the Super Bowl. And
I'm getting the meat sweats thinking about this.
I'm fired up. It's the Super Bowl. It's the last football game of the season. Right? Everything else is done. It's the one. And it's just a big deal. I'm excited. And who do I got? I got the Chiefs 27-26.
I didn't think it was going to happen. Man. I didn't think you were going to pull the Chiefs. I like the score, though.
It's going to be tight.
That's going to be interesting.
That means
somebody is making a mistake and somebody is going on a game-winning drive.
Yep. That's exactly what it means. And it's going to be exciting. And the weekend is a halftime show. How about that? And we didn't talk about this before, but about a year ago, Jay-Z's company was hired by the NFL to select the halftime show. Yep. And handle their interaction with, social injustice, things like that. So this is their first one, and I'm excited to see it. And I was thrilled by the choice. I thought it was unique, and it was almost one of those choices where you're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Yeah. But such a cool choice. Can you name 2 weekend songs though?
Yeah, I was actually having this conversation with my mom. Cool. Shout out to Mo.
She was like, 2 episodes in a row.
Who's this weekend? And I go, I was like, do you know that song, I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You? She was like, yeah, I know that song. I was like, yeah. I go, fun fact about that song is that song is about him doing cocaine and his face humming off a bag of blow. And we know that because he came out with the second song where he literally acknowledges that he won a Kid's Choice Award for a song about his face humming off a bag of blow, which is I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You. In case anybody wanted to know. And one call out to your point, Kenny, is the weekend is putting $7 million of his own money into this show.
Oh, he's gonna kill it.
Very
He's gonna kill it. I know he is. He's been waiting for this shit. And guys like him, like his enterprise that he has, like I was reading an article the other day, like he's been waiting for this and doesn't get this shot. Like a lot of these guys, they don't get this shot. It's been the Stones, Prince.
They go for like Adam Levine.
Yeah, Adam Levine,
allowed to have his nips out, I guess. So I guess he can have his nips out.
I'm okay with it. But I'm good with it. It doesn't bother me at all.
I didn't think so either. I just thought it was funny. It was just funny to me.
But I'm just excited for it. I think it's going to be different. Yeah. And I honestly, here's my bold prediction. Here you go, Michael Irvin. Here's my bold prediction. Most people aren't going to like it.
I would say, yeah. I think you're right. I think it will be different.
Some people are going to love it, though.
I think so. I think this is, and the other unique thing too is, I don't know if you saw that report where like they're filling the empty seats with cardboard cutouts. So it's going to be a full stadium, right? Like, so they're having like 22,000 people with 35,000 cutouts. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to visually look like there's a lot of people. So I think that'll be cool.
Can you buy those seats? Were those advertised? God, I want my face there.
Yeah, and the history is also being made in the Super Bowl with the first time a home team gets to host the Super Bowl. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are hosting the Super Bowl. NFL announced that they're not going to shoot off the home cannons. They're only going to do that in the entrance. But there's a lot of unique factors. I'm with Tom Brady and the Bucs in this game. I think they've had a tougher road, and I think, because of your point that you've made the last like 2-3 episodes, they've gone through the gauntlet, man.
Yep.
They've gone through the gauntlet. I was listening to Willie McGinnis. Shout out to Willie. Big 5'4". That's right. HO Hall of Famer without a doubt in my brain. But he was just talking about how the Buccaneers have played Mahomes. They played a Mahomes already with Aaron Rodgers. They played a guy, and if they can get that front four moving, bro, and when you're thinking about it too, man, that front four is beastly, bro. There's still Ndamukong Suh and Jason Pierre-Paul on that front four. Like, you're still looking at it. This is, I think, to your point, this is gonna be a good game. But I think, and this is, I could be wrong, but I think this is gonna be a Seattle, Denver type of Super Bowl where the Bucs defense just takes off in this Super Bowl and crushes Kansas.
Defensive touchdowns, man.
I think that this is one where I felt Kansas City's been overhyped internally. They're overconfident. And like I've said before, there's plenty of teams that we have seen just like the Kansas City Chiefs. There's plenty of teams that we have seen. But when a team is facing adversity throughout a year, more like the Chiefs haven't, Tampa Bay has, I think that you're going to get a team that is a little bit more hungry, and the aspect of there's a lot of pride that goes into preventing a team from going back to back, and I think people don't understand how hard that is. Tom Brady understands how hard that is, but other people don't understand how hard that is.
There's one person that knows how hard it is, and the one factor that nobody's talking about is Bruce Arians too. He's no risk it, no biscuit, right? Like, and honestly, in the Super Bowl, like, that's what it takes, I think, man. Like, that's what I think. So when I'm knocking shit over, I get excited when I talk about Bruce Arians. One of my favorite coaches in the league, by the way. BA is a BA, dude, for sure.
Yeah, I like him. I think, I like Bruce Arians. I like that he's old. I like Byron Leftwich. Like, I like that he's like the OC, like Tom Brady's like 3 years older than his offensive coordinator. It's like awesome.
I had the Byron Leftwich rookie card, man. He was dope, man.
Hey, shout out to Marshall. We are Marshall. Yeah. Shout out to Randy Moss, who went into Marshall. Shout out to Jason Williams, who went to Marshall. In case you want to know, that's Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate. If anybody wants to know, White Chocolate.
Randy Moss is one of my favorite guys, by the way. one of my favorite gentlemen in the league. So much style, so much class. Love that guy.
And if anybody hasn't seen the movie We Are Marshall, which
Go watch
talks
it.
about the like the history of the university and the plane crash back in the day and how they rebuilt
Yes.
that football program, go enjoy yourself a good quality film. Shout out to Matthew McConaughey for doing a great job on that. But
Yeah,
if you haven't seen We Are Marshall and you want a good happy cry, go happy cry yourself. To that movie. I think that's going to be okay.
Put it on a playlist for May when you miss football, like I will, because that's when I watch football movies. Is in May and June, and I rewatched the NFL classic films.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Remember the Titans? We Are Marshall. But one of my personal favorites by one of my personal favorite actors, Keanu Reeves. Replacements.
Yo, I love it. I love that.
Longest Yard. All of watched football movies, but We Are Marshall is one of the best ones for sure.
Yeah, and shout out, like I love the Replacements shout out, because that's such a good movie.
Oh, dude, it's great. Oh, that's a good one. Keanu Reeves is great. That's post Bill and Ted's Ted after high school. Like that's the same character.
Like excellent. A little known fact about Keanu Reeves. One, like he's just totally cool. But Keanu Reeves has played 2 former football players, right? He's played Johnny Utah. And if nobody knows what Johnny Utah is, you need to educate your fucking life. And he played Shane Falco, who is the quarterback. Both former quarterback at The Ohio State University.
Yep. He should almost have a spot in the trophy case just by sheer coolness and relation to Ohio State University.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that. I don't think anybody would have an issue with that. Put him next to Urban.
Oh, you mean the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach that we haven't talked about once?
We haven't. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't care.
That he should have stayed retired. It's not his fault, but it is.
He's a great coach for sure. He'll probably have some success, but
Kenny, let me ask you something here.
Yeah.
Speaking of